What's going on, you guys? This is Antoine, aka the Bigfella, bringing you another video. Before we get this video started, this week's question of the week is, what's your favorite type of bass to catch? Is it largemouth, smallmouth, striped bass, or I think rock bass is another one? Comment your answer down there in the comment section below. Currently, we are in Walmart doing some last-minute school shopping. The kids got school on Monday, but I also saw an idea for a live well for a kayak on Instagram. So I want to go ahead and get the stuff to see how well it works. I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to be building that as well. It's really simple, and also the stuff to do it is pretty cheap. So I'm going to go over here to the section that I need to get all the stuff from, and we'll go ahead and get home and get that built. Alright, you guys, I got everything right here. Got some rope, which is like $3. Some zip ties, like $4. 2 pool noodles, 94 cents a piece. And the larger basket was about $8. So I'm going to go ahead and make the live well using this stuff. First, you just want to take your pool noodles and, you know, kind of measure how long you want the, you know, for the size of the pool noodle to be. And I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and just cut it. Should cut because it's you know, styrofoam. And you just cut it down the side like this. Press it onto the side like that. And voila. You just need to do that for the remaining 3 sides, and you have yourself a live well. Now the last thing you're going to want to do is connect your rope. Luckily mine has the little loop already in the end of it, so you're just going to run it through one of the eyes of the laundry basket, and then run your rope through it and just pull it tight, just like this. And now it's done. I just need to connect it to the kayak. I'm probably going to shorten this rope. I don't need that much rope coming out of my kayak going to the live well. Alright, so the last thing I need to do is go ahead and tie it off to my kayak, and I'm just going to do that with a simple slip knot. I'm just going to run it through one of the eyes here, and then just do my slip knot. Now I'm ready to fish. And to be honest with you guys, the one thing I am kind of worried about is how much drag that little thing is going to have, especially on a kayak. I think it is an awesome idea though. I am going to take it out on the water later and try it out just to see how much drag it's going to have. But also, if you have like a John boat or a little boat like this and you don't want to be like trying to fit like a cooler live well in there, that's a great option for less than 20 bucks to be able to have a live well. Probably just tie it off to the back of your John boat or your boat like this, and go out fishing, throw your fish in there. I mean, the fish are going to be swimming in the same water that they were caught out of, and once you're done fishing, you can actually take the basket, like pick it right on up, throw it on the back of your truck, and go on home and clean your fish. Before I go, there's a small matter of putting this thing together. Done. Alright, now that I got that grill put together, let me go ahead and gather my stuff and we'll go ahead and do some fishing out of this kayak here. Well, I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is drill some holes in the bottom of this. Well, there you have it. It's floating. Let's see if let's see how well it does as I'm rowing, and see if it like creates any drag or anything. You guys, believe it or not, it barely feels like I'm pulling this thing. It is kind of. I'm trying to turn left though. It's kind of preventing me from doing so. Other than that though, it is pulling me right along. Turning right, breeze. I think I can abate that though with a little bit of a longer rope. But she's floating pretty good. But let's get up here some and see if we can get into some fish or something. Alright you guys, I went ahead and tied it a little bit further back, so I got my ability to be able to steer left again. I think that's all I'm gonna just end up having to do is just do that, just tie it a little bit further back, and that'll take care of my steering problems. But it really feels like I'm not pulling this thing at all. So I think this is a fantastic idea, but let's see if we can go ahead and get on some fish. I still haven't caught me a fish on the froggy fella yet. Let's go ahead and give that a whirl. If I catch a fish, I am going to put it in the live well, but that'll just be for like release later on so I can get some good pictures. Yes. All right, my first fish on the froggy fella, finally. Okay, let's go ahead and test out this new live well. Got me a fish in the live well. Got a fish on the froggy fella. Man, life is great today. Yeah, you look like he's chilling in there. Good, just hanging out at the bottom of the basket there. Let's see if we can go find another one. Find him a friend. Man, that felt good. Catching a fish on the froggy fella. It took me a while, but I guess I just had to find the fish first. I'll be honest with you guys, when I had the live well tied up here, it was, I didn't feel like I was having to work extra hard to, paddle or anything, but with it bumping up against the back of the kayak, it was throwing me off some. But now that I got it tied a little bit further back where it's pretty much trailing behind the kayak, I barely feel it at all, and it's not messing with my tracking or anything like that. I don't know who honestly came up with this idea. It needs to be a little more widespread, so I'm hoping making this video will do just that. here. Still fresh. Look at them. There we go. That's today's catch right there. We'll go ahead and release them over here by the dock. Alright, little guy, let's find you some clean space so you can go free. Plenty of food over here for you. There you go. Alright, you guys, I got everything loaded up. I'm about to make my way back home. Probably going to stop at the store and grab me a drink or something. And we'll go ahead and talk about how this live well did. Well, you guys, I think we can go ahead and call that live well a success. I caught that fish within the first 20 minutes of me fishing, and I fished a total of 3 hours. And when I got back to the launch, that fish was perfectly healthy, didn't seem stressed out or anything like that. So I'm willing to venture to even say that if you're in like a kayak tournament or something like that, bass fishing tournament, and you're in a kayak or a little john boat, and you need a live well to be able to keep your fish alive, I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Now, I know I didn't catch a great number of fish, so I'm not sure if you have about, 5 bass in there, or if you're out there crappie fishing, you have like 20, 25 crappie in there, how hard it would be to drag the live well with all that fish in there. I would imagine it'd be okay, but, I'll just have to test that out in the future, maybe do some crappie fishing and throw a bunch of crappie in there and see how easy it is to paddle around a lake. Well, you guys, that's just going to about do it for this video. If you like this live well idea, make sure you hit that like button. And also do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and next to the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Also, here at the bottom of the screen is my social media account info. Definitely give me a follow on that as well. I started doing a question of the day on my Facebook page, and it helps me engage with you guys, and I usually try to reply to all the comments on that. So definitely go ahead and do that as well, and you'll also be able to keep up with what's going on. If I can't make a video, or if I may be fishing near a lake near you, you might be able to come out there and join me as well. But that's all I got for you guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of Bigfella Outdoors. Be sure to tune into the next episode. You can catch me outside doing what I love most, getting my dose of the great outdoors. Be sure to get yours too.